Why do crap keep happening to me? Is that a question that you might ask yourself every once in a while? Does it seem like things are happening to you? Well, life is unpredictable. The events in our life, they're random. And believe it or not, you and I are not exempt from the events of life. Things are going to happen. I'll give you an example. Last week, I concluded on a positive side, I concluded an audit that was being done in one of my businesses. The next day, my grandson got sick and he was hospitalized, reference asthma. The next day after he got out of the hospital, we had a great weekend. We had a great Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We had a really great time. My granddaughter got a new car. These were positive things. And then holy crap happens again first thing this morning. Me and my daughter run out of gas in our Jeep. Crap happens and we're not exempt. Not you, not I. But the question is, how do we deal with it? We can choose to dwell on the negatives or we can focus on the positives. I choose to dwell on the positive things. I choose to find positive in every negative or possible negative situation. Another thing you can do is choose to manage our life. We can choose to manage our life in a way that fewer negative events happen. I mean, I really could have managed the situation, make a decision that I'm going to get gas when my vehicle gets to a quarter of a tank of gas. I'm going to get gas so I never run out of gas. Or a lot of people right now are saying they're going to keep their fuel tank above a half tank in the event something happens in our society, the hurricane or some type of storm where you can't get fuel. Making a decision like that would have prevented me from running out of gas. So managing our life in a way that we can control some of the events that are happening. One of the things that I was thinking about when I was putting this together was a book and a video that I read years ago, The Law of Attraction. I truly believe that we attract the things that we think about. If we're constantly thinking about negative things, then those are the things that's going to come for us. Or if we're thinking positive, then positive is going to come to us. Now, that's debatable. Some people believe in that, some don't. I choose to, and I would invite you to go for, attracting some positive things. Now, the next thing we can do is take responsibility. Take responsibility for the events, because a lot of things that happen in our life, we cause it. We're doing things that cause the negative, or we can do things that cause positive things. We are intentional. We try to be intentional about what we do, how we live our life, so that certain things can happen. That's what goes on in my household. We try and keep an upbeat, positive mindset. How about self-reflecting? Can you self-reflect on your behaviors, the choices that you made? I hear people saying, oh, life happened to me, or this person did something to me. Well, we have choice in that. We choose to be around certain people that do those things to us. We choose to be around people that, say borrow from you and then now you don't have the money to do the things you want to do. So now you're saying, wow, crap is happening to me. Well, if you're self-reflective, you'll realize that you did have some play, you had some control in it. All right. Now, how about turning the setbacks into a growth opportunity? When those things happen to us, what can we get out of it? What do we learn? Did we learn something from it? It's something to prevent us from going down that path again. So turning what seemed to be setbacks into a growth opportunity. Perhaps there's an actual opportunity in that negative situation, perhaps. All right. Now, power of your perspective. How do you see each one of these situations? Do you look at the negative things that seem to happen, the crap that happens in your life? Do you look at it as, wow, things are always happening to me, or I just have bad luck? Is that the perspective that you have? If that's your perspective, I want to remind you that you're not exempt from life events, the negative events happening to you. But you do have choice in how you manage your life so that you can decrease the number of negative events that happen. All right. And the last thing I want to share with you is I'm hoping that you will learn to reframe your experiences. That is similar to the perspective. I want you to reframe the experiences. Obstacles into opportunities. And let me give you my final example here. Today, after running out of gas in our Jeep, I realized, I did some research and found that the Jeep Corporation actually has a feature where you can mount a 5-gallon gas tank to that Jeep. There's a whole lot of things, I'm into Jeep. It's actually my second Jeep, and there's so many things that you can attach to it. And a 5-gallon gas tank is one of those things. So if you ran out of gas, you're then covered by that extra fuel. So turning obstacles into opportunities. So I'm going to go out and look into the cost of having this attachment to my Jeep so that when or if we ever run out of fuel again, which I hope not to, we will have a positive situation in the end. All right. I hope you like this content. If you do, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Be blessed.